So we're excited. Shawn Mendes is here in the Mixed Beach House. Good to see you again.
You too, man.
So you're back again for your second Mixed Beach House.
Yeah. How old was I when I was here first?
You were 19 years old.
When I was 19 when I first played it?
I believe so.
No, I think I was like 17 or 16.
Was he really?
I was younger.
Oh, I thought you were 19 at that point. Has it been that long? How many years has it been?
It's been like 3 or 4 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it.
Because when I was 19, yeah, no.
I guess you're right.
I remember being really young, and I remember just thinking that it's beautiful here, and it is.
I remember you telling us that you had the desire to start modeling when you were here. You were like, there are some other things I'd like to do in the business, including modeling.
Yeah.
So here we are, all these years later.
So I guess back then was back when I used to be terrified of photo shoots, and now you can look up shirtless photos of me online. Yeah.
Like eating avocados.
Eating avocados and underwear, whatever you want, really.
Right.
Yeah, I remember, I guess when I was like 16 or 17, I went through this really big phase where, photo shoots were the scariest thing in the world.
Right.
But now they're fun.
Right, you enjoy them?
Yeah.
And there's a paycheck behind that photo too, as well, which is nice.
Why not?
So you just turned 21.
I did,
the beginning of the month. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
I thought we'd do a little compare and contrast about 21st birthdays.
Okay.
I'm a little bit older than you,
okay.
So mine is a few years back. But where were you geographically when you turned 21?
I was in New York.
You were? Okay.
Yeah.
I was in Korea.
You were in Korea?
I was in the military.
You were in the military?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
I was in the Army. And what did you do on the evening of your 21st birthday?
I celebrated on a rooftop in New York City at a hotel with a lot of my friends.
That's a completely different experience than I had.
So you were in Korea.
Yeah, played some Frisbee golf.
Nice.
And I think that was about it.
So you couldn't really experience what it was like to be 21 until you got home.
Yeah, because and you know this from traveling a lot, over there the drinking age, there really isn't one.
There isn't one.
Yeah,
you have to be tall enough to get over the
as long
counter.
as you could walk into the bar,
exactly.
they would pretty much serve you.
Yeah.
So how many people were at this party?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot of
Just
people.
like a big rooftop.
Yeah, it was all of my friends and family, and actually like a bunch of my family surprised me in New York, and 30 of my friends from Toronto came down on a bus and met us all, and it was incredible actually.
Right.
I really will remember that for a long time.
Did you get a special gift for your 21st birthday that stands out?
I got a lot of beautiful stuff. I got a lot of beautiful jewelry, rings. I have a ring from my grandfather here that I'm wearing, and really, really sweet stuff. Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. What about the VMA performance the other night? Being on stage with Camilla, what was that like for you?
It was great. It was. I was probably 50% less nervous to do that with her than I was for If I Can't Have You, like only an hour earlier.
Really?
Because I think when I'm on stage with her, I'm like in this zone of like, we're just two people, like this is fine.
Right.
Like let's just sing and have fun. But when I'm on stage by myself, I have to really get out of my head and being like, this is such a big deal, Mm-hmm. But for us, we're just like, let's really listen to the words and like let's like really just love what we do, and we did. And
it came across.
Yeah,
you could definitely see the chemistry there. Now there was some choreography that went along with that for her. So what happens with you? They're like, okay, you stay there.
So I do these things where I'm like, I'm gonna do Shawn Mendes things, which is like I have the mic and I have a guitar on my back and I do this.
That's a Shawn Mendes thing?
That's really it.
Is that Shawn Mendes thing number 3?
That's he has 2 things. It's that, and then occasionally, if it's a really good day, he can spin you around. You know. So I did both, which was a lot for me. We were in the rehearsals. We were like doing. We were like going through the steps, and she's like learning all of these, like down 2 3, spin 2 3, and my head was exploding, and I wasn't even having to learn that stuff, and I was just like it's impressive how much she can do and sing it at the same time.
I'm impressed just by the fact that you can stand and play guitar. That has to be a really hard thing to learn.
To play guitar?
While standing.
Why? You have a strap.
No, but I know, but like I'm trying to learn how to play guitar.
Sure.
And so I'm sitting.
What? I remember this actually when I first played guitar.
Right.
First started playing it. There's a big moment when you stand up for the first time with the strap on, and everything is harder because your whole body's like.
Right.
But then, I've played a lot of shows, so it makes it easier.
How many hours do you think you put into playing that guitar as a teenager?
So many. I was playing guitar in my room for like 6 hours a day at one point. It was like really. I'm still pretty obsessed with it.
And what was the music that you were playing back then when you were learning?
Lots of Ed Sheeran. Pretty much every Ed Sheeran song I could learn, and I was learning a lot of John Mayer. I mean, trying to learn a lot of John Mayer. Yeah.
Right. Can you do me a favor? John was here. He played the Beach House.
When
as
did he
well.
play?
He played, I think, was that 2 summers ago?
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was fantastic. And you know he's a wordsmith.
Yes, he is. He really, I can't compete.
Well, I'm going to have you try. So he described the Beach House setting. And I was wondering, maybe you could take a look outside. You've seen the water. You were out there doing your, warm-ups or whatever. Could you describe the Beach House?
I would say it's very comforting. Mm-hmm. I would say it's cozy and comforting. That's all I would say, you know? And it's gorgeous, but like a lot of things are gorgeous and not comforting. So you can walk in and this is like very, very comforting place. Like you're like, yeah, you know what? I do want to pull a guitar out and sing a couple songs on the thing out there, on the porch out there and look over the water. It's like really like,
right.
It's like a family feel here.
It's definitely it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking just now, like how cool this would be, if I was 12 or 13 or 14 or 15 or 16 or 21 and my favorite artist was coming to play at a house like a few doors down from me. It'd be like the coolest day in the whole world. I really kind of tried to flip it around for a second.
It's a pretty special thing because a lot of the neighbors, the word starts to spread.
Sure, yeah.
That it's going
They're on the boats and stuff.
You're going to see them on the boats. They're going to be out there on the kayaks and the paddleboards. It is.
Go, as long as they sing, everyone can join.
Well, we appreciate you coming and doing the Beach House again.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.